Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be sharing another faction of my army collection. This is the Red Dragon Knights faction from the Castle series, released back in the year 2013. Here's an overall look, and at the back are the cavalry with the commander. This is a small army, consisting of about 30 units, including hero units and the cavalry. I do not have much interest to build up this army as there are only 2 unique printed torsos released. So, it gets repetitive and boring as you increase the numbers. You can see here that I attached and organized the minifigures neatly onto a 16 by 16 plate. This is to keep them organized and not scratch against one another. By placing them this way, I can store 5 minifigures per row, and I can have 5 rows. In total, I can fit 25 minifigures on a 16 by 16 plate. To keep them consistent, I use only black color weapons. Let's take a closer look at the main infantry unit, the Swordsman. This unit is equipped with a shield and a sword for melee combat. I like the detailed print on this torso. Also, you can see that I only use this helmet with cheek protection for my army. The original sets usually have them in 2 different kinds of helmets. I prefer this helmet as it makes them look more like villains. I have a mix of these infantrymen with different torsos. As mentioned earlier, LEGO only ever released 2 types of torsos for this faction. You can see they both have the dragon crest on their chests. The difference is the armor design. I believe the one on the right is a heavy armor, whereas the one on the left is light armor with leather belt. Next, I have these heavily armored undead soldiers. I call them the Juggernauts. They wield large weapons and are used at the front line of battles to tank and deal massive damage. The only way to take them down is to cut through their armor and disable their limb joints. I had a lot of these extra ghost heads from hidden side sets, so this is a good way to use them, and I can save my yellow heads for other units. You can see here I have about 9 of them, all with the hidden side ghost heads. I also have this Vampire Knight from Minifigure Collectible Series 25. The color seems like a good fit for this army, but I haven't figured out how the Bad Banner fits in with this dragon army. I especially like this unique helmet, and the head inside with the red glowing eyes is a perfect match. It adds so much character to the minifigure. Next, I have a few archers here. As with all my army, I try my best to give every minifigure a different head to make them unique. The helmet and torso here are the same ones used in the infantry units. Again, to maintain consistency, I give them black bow and arrow. Let's move on to the hero units. This is the Necromancer, who uses his dark magic to raise his own fellow fallen soldiers and convert them into Juggernaut units. Because of the excessive use of dark magic, his human body is consumed by it, and he is now in an immortal undead form. The head is probably from an older Ninjago set. By now, you should have recognized this torsos and leg is from Luke Skywalker from Star Wars Set 75324, Dark Trooper Attack. Let's see how he stands beside the undead soldiers. Next is the Dark Sorcerer. He is the master of this Red Dragon army. He masters powerful black magic, controls a dragon, and taught the Necromancer his powers. I added this cape from the Out of Series 24. Last unit here is the Evil Knight from Minifigure Series 7. It has very nice print on the armor and legs. His look matches this army perfectly. I imagine him as the close bodyguard to the Dark Sorcerer. Here's the Cavalry. I only have 3 units here. One is the commander and the other two are common cavalry units. This is the same printed armor as the Juggernauts. Equip this unit with a long sword and large shield. Also take note of the unique dragon helmet. These are from the older Dragon Knights released back in 1993. Let's look at the commander. His horse has a red barding and red dragon-like shaped helmet. The commander looks the same as the other cavalry units, except that it doesn't carry a shield, but carries a long katana. His helmet also has this red piece I added from Monkey Kit set. I store my minifigures in boxes to protect them from dust and scratches. Watch my other videos to find out more. Thank you for staying till the end. Please subscribe and like my videos. This will keep me motivated to create more interesting content. See you soon.